when I wrote Unwritten, I did have people who said I would have thought more of you. Like I did have people who were like, I think you could do better. I always had that my whole life.
Imagine you listen to them. Natasha Bedingfield, oh man, I mean, it's an honor for me. Of course, you're an icon. Released your first studio album Unwritten in 2004. You've been nominated for a Grammy and a Brit, and you've just released your brand new single, ... How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so good. I'm loving being home. You know, I grew up in London, and I'm loving being on MTV though. I'm loving it. I love that you're bringing this back. And
of course,
you know, it means so much to my generation, MTV. And I feel like even the next gen, it's like there's something very iconic about it. Yeah.
I liked MTV Cribs. I've got a
Me
small house, but you know.
We do it like even on the tour bus, or like even it's kind of fun when it's ironic, when it's like not like as, you know. Pimp My Ride, was that MTV?
Oh, of course.
Oh, so
legendary. Right, I want to talk about Unwritten being the opening song for MTV's reality show, The Hills.
So Unwritten was just like so big on American radio. So I was just touring the States, promoting it, singing to radio stations. It was like a slow build. Some songs are instant hits. Unwritten, became a hit over 6 months. And then MTV came and was like, we've got this new show. And it just all kind of worked together.
MTV!
It's really part of MTV history, isn't it? Like we're linked forever now. Because that was one of MTV's biggest shows, I think.
Massive.
Until this one.
All right, well, enough of MTV. Let's talk about you. Congratulations on your new single, ...
Thank you.
I need to know, how does it feel for it to be out in the world now?
It is so cool. Like I can't stop songwriting. Like it's part of who I am, you know. And so I've been writing so much, and it's good to finally feel like something's like to stand behind it, that I feel like this is it. This is great, and it's leading somewhere. It's like leading to the next stuff, and it's basically the same challenge that everyone has, where you're like, I'm not finished yet. You know, and I think everyone's quick to write people off. You know what I mean?
Like, of course.
And life can really make anyone feel insignificant, or, you know, but I think at every stage of your life, people are like, am I, like, what, is there greatness in me? So that's what it's about.
Do you have a writing time? Because when I used to write, I always used to write like 2, 3 a.m. That was my creativity time. Do you have a time for bars?
I'm a nighttime. I'm a night owl. I love writing at night. I get really crazy at night. Yeah.
So you're not a morning person?
I'm not. I'm a terrible morning person. It's so hard having a kid because I'm really grumpy. I must really love that kid.
How did this song come about?
Yeah, it's like some of these things, like these great quotes. Maybe we're scared of our own greatness, you know? My songs, like Pocket Full of Sunshine, Unwritten, a lot of my songs, they're really like used a lot in sports. Like a lot of kind of sports psychology, like football, tennis players, even like the Knicks. It's their song.
Yeah.
In the locker room that they've been singing.
They just won, didn't it?
They just won, and so I get all these messages from athletes, and for me, I'm like, there's something about music and athletes and the psychology behind it, and we love athletes because they inspire us and they make us go beyond our own limits. And
100%.
So for me, kind of like it came from that kind of, definitely was inspired by athletes, of this thing of like, you know, going beyond. Or like this thing of like, I was thinking of a boxer, like when you're on the ground and you're bloody and you're like, I'm going to give up. And everyone's like, yeah, you should give up. But what is that thing when someone has staying power and they get back up and they're like, no, I'm going to continue.
Because you mentioned football. Is there a team that you support as well? Yeah, I know you mentioned Knicks, but I want to know, like, I just want to understand if you've got a football team that you support.
Well, my family comes from New Zealand, so I'm an All Blacks rugby. I'm a rugby all the way.
Legendary.
I love rugby, and I love tennis and women's tennis in particular. Football is great. Like, and I went and visited Burnley Football Club because they were singing Unwritten.
That's
like,
what I support.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, are you joking?
I support Burnley.
Really?
Honestly.
I didn't know that.
You went Turf Moor.
Burnley reached out to me because they were getting in the league.
What?
And they were singing Unwritten until they get in the league, and then they got in, and they were like, "Can you come sing at our big match?" It was amazing. It went viral.
They messaged me too.
You should have been
I can
there.
show you proof.
Really?
Yes.
See, if you'd gone there, your song would have been viral again. They kind of made Unwritten go viral.
I can't believe this. We've got like a Burnley connection.
That's amazing.
Hey, Burnley, if you're watching, clip this right here.
Yeah, Burnley. Like, let's do another one. We should do another one for them.
So can you talk me through the sound of ...
You know, it's 3 dots, and the music has the d. You know, it's kind of like it just represents what it's saying. We just start with a concept and then kind of get the music around it. And the songwriter who I was writing with, he's more like, you know, MGMT or Bon Iver, where you don't actually know what the lyrics don't matter as much. I mean, they do, but like when I listen to Bon Iver, I don't remember the lyrics. So like it was great because it was like 2 worlds coming together, and he was bringing the indie sound and I was bringing some kind of positive lyrics, and he was helping me move away because like the lyrics in the verse are very like blood, sweat and tears, and just this kind of idea of someone just being on the ground like a boxer has just been beaten up and he's got a bloody nose. And so I don't know, just like everyone, I've been through stuff but I've still got some kind of stickability and some staying power, and I just wanted to make a song that expresses that.
Yeah. When you was making this song, what was the vibe like in the studio?
I was with some athletes. I was with Katrina Dottier, funny enough, and she's one of the biggest athletes in the world and stuff. So I was definitely thinking about athletes, and I was at their house, and I was thinking about doing what do you call it behind a boat in a lake? Wakeboarding behind a boat.
I ain't been on the boat in a long
Wake
time.
surfing.
Wake surfing.
Wake surfing. And I was like, I can't do that. It's gonna rip my body apart. I can't get up. I can't do that stuff. And they were like, yes, you can. And they were just like, they were coaching me, and I somehow got up, and then they started playing my music. Like they started playing amazing songs while I was doing impossible stuff that I just never done before. And I was like, wouldn't it be great to have like this song is what we're gonna play when I wake surf next.
So what is like wake surfing? So
it's like at the back of a boat without you have a rope and you have a surfboard, and then you let go of the rope and you just kind of surf.
Let go? So if you let go, what happens?
You keep surfing.
Oh,
keep surfing.
And you don't fall into the...
Well, you do eventually, but I didn't.
I don't know if I want to do that.
I managed to stay up for about a very short time.
Yeah.
But it's kind of amazing when you do something you didn't think you could do.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, like my songs, they always have a million kind of origin stories, but that was where I was. And I was with an amazing indie writer called Brett, who he's in a band called Friendship. And
amazing.
We were like, let's kind of combine forces.
Because, I mean, the last time you released music was 2019. You dropped an album, Roll With Me.
Yeah.
So, like, why did you choose now to release music again?
Well, I've just been waiting for the songs to be good enough. Like I write a million songs, and like now I've got a body of work that they really all fit together.
Oh, so you've got songs that are like stacked up. I have as well.
I've got an album coming. Yeah. I mean, I have millions of songs.
So you could drop 3 albums.
I really
if you wanted
could.
to.
Yeah. But I also am just very conscious of like songs that how they fit together.
Yeah.
As a group, what they mean, and so I have I've some of the best songs I've ever written. You know, like when you sing, do you ever sing covers when you were singing?
I was a rapper, so yeah, right. I would.
Like for me, like I've written some big songs, but when I sing Purple Rain, I know I haven't written my best song yet.
Got you, okay.
So, I mean, that's the unusual thing about my career is that a lot of people they do their absolute best stuff when they first start. For me, I've always felt like there's more to come. I've got more to learn. I want to be a better singer. I want to be a better writer. You know, it's just that feeling that there's more in me.
That's very interesting because Unwritten is so many people's favorite song, but you feel like you haven't written your best song.
Yeah, and it's an example of you do what you can with what is around you. You know, like at the time when we wrote Unwritten, I was a brand new artist. I didn't have a big budget. You know, we didn't have a choir. We had to kind of sing all the vocals ourselves. Like, so for me, it was always like I envisaged, like, okay, now I get to, I don't know, it's just the music that I love. I want to produce music like that.
You wrote a song for your brother Josh's 14th birthday.
14th, yeah.
Yeah, 14th. What does that song mean to you now?
So Unwritten is, it's become an anthem. It's become something way bigger than myself, which is always what I hoped. It's the best feeling in the world when a whole crowd is singing it. You know, when we write a song, and it's we co-write. I wrote with Danielle Brisebois and Wayne Rodriguez, who's a proper old school DJ. And when we wrote, we would like turn it up really loud and imagine that we were a football crowd.
It's because it's my missus's favourite song.
Really? That's cool.
Of all time. And I just feel like when she sings it, she gets this energy of like empowerment.
Yeah.
And like it hits here. Like, you know what I mean, for people. Was that the same feeling in 2004, by the way, when it first came out?
Yeah.
And it's the same now.
You know, the funny enough, it wasn't as big in England. It became huge in America. So it was like in England, it went to number 6 or something. And then I went to America and it became a really big hit there because of the hills as well. But that song, it has more, it has soul in it. It has like church in it. You know, like I grew up in church. Yep. It has like motivation, you know, for living. So I remember when I wrote that song, it was that feeling of like, I tried to write it with some writers and they were like, no, that's not going to work. Because especially at that time of, you know, like when you try to have a pop hit, people are trying to be entertaining. And so a lot of writers would think, oh no, you're a blonde girl, you should write sexy songs. And the day I tried to write Unwritten, we ended up writing a song called I'm a Bomb, Can You Hear Me Tick? And it was all double entendre, isn't it? Like, I feel like those writers always wish that they'd written Unwritten with me. But I was listening to Brandy, I was listening to India Ari and Lauryn Hill. Oh, so the kind of music that I like, it all has real meaning in it. It all has real messages. And so especially India Ari, I was like, I felt the courage to be like, no, there is a market for this. You know, this is something that people want to hear. But I love Unwritten. So like, I would say it's like an Easter egg in the song, just to show you that that's my mentality, is that this is who I am right now and this is where I'm at, but there's more to come. And I guess that's why I'm still around. It's like I'm still learning, I'm still growing. Like Stevie Wonder, he learned how to sing in a different, he like learned how other singers sing, like even like he went to India and he started singing like how in that kind of more a different kind of scale that they sing in India, like just like growing his voice. And I think that's the way you stay an artist, because you're always learning and growing. I also did have pushback. Like when I wrote Unwritten, I did have people who said, I would have thought more of you. Like I did have people who were like, I think you could do better. I always had that my whole life.
Imagine you listen to them.
Yeah, that's why like being afraid to be cringe is such a dangerous thing in art. Like, because you kind of have to look a bit foolish and not, you know, you kind of have to, or try not to try too hard. It's like, well, it's just, that's a waste.
So we're going to see more music from you when you turn 70 years old.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't stop, basically. You know, this is a good mentality to have.
Yeah.
You were 22 years old when you released Unwritten, of course. And it obviously felt like, at the time, everything you was touching was gold. Like, how did that impact you?
I mean, I think you've probably met a lot of people in that first year when they release music. It's like... it's all your dreams coming true so quickly that it's hard for the brain to wrap around. And it's amazing. But I think what's cool is now that I'm kind of experiencing that again with the whole TikTok, the way that my music's kind of kept going around. I'm really able to look and see and enjoy. And like I have some of these pinch me moments during my shows where there's like 80,000 people there. And I'm like, just take a breath and look out. And the difference is, you know, and you'll see it with more experienced musicians, is that like a young first-time music, you're kind of leaning forward all the time, where the benefit of experience is you lean back and you just are like, it's like a security, and it feels great, and you don't feel nervous. And when you see someone on stage who's not nervous, then you don't feel nervous when you watch it. Have you seen that, when someone's nervous on stage and you're like, are they going to make it? It's like when you watch the American National Anthem, it's like, are they going to make that high note at the end? It like makes me nervous the whole time to watch. But like when someone's like, I've done this, I've got this, then you just kind of relax. So, and that's the goal. I mean, that's why when people come to my show and they're like, my inhibitions got released. Like that, I mean, I think it's so important what lyrics you put into a song, because how great is that I'm getting to experience that feeling of other people letting go and having fun, you know, a lot of love.
Because you spoke about, you know, things coming back like resurgence. So I remember even me, I did a freestyle in 2000 and 5 in a car park, and it came back in 2020 on
That's
TikTok.
great. Like it was a Vine or something.
It just,
And then it became a TikTok.
Just one person found it, shared it.
Wow, that's cool.
Viral. And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's back.
Amazing.
And that happened with you, with a film that dropped that was called Anyone But You.
Yes.
Your song featured in it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, TikTok was all over your song, and your song was back.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I loved it. Like, I've always been the rom-com queen. Like, I like that they're in the rom-coms because I kind of feel like the way I write is like SNL. Like I sit with a couple of other writers and we just kind of talk about real stuff in life, and then we go, how's it funny? And we look at all the sides of it. So there's one song on the album called So Close, and I'm thinking about on the chords of a piano, if you could play 4 notes together and it still sounds good, but it sounds kind of clashy. And I was like, what if, kind of that's like an allegory for what family is. Like, you're too close. You're so close and you're smushing. Your face is smushing the other person's face, and you're almost falling apart all the time. But you somehow manage to stick in there and stay, and there's a magic. I actually love TikTok. It's happened a few times with TikTok, and I've had friends call me up and say, look, that your song is viral on there, I'm like, really? So like when I started to really check it out, and my goddaughter as well, we were on the beach and we're sitting there and we're flipping through, and she should take me on deep dives into some of these other artists and stuff. And then my other friend called me and it's like, you have to engage with this thing. And I was like, okay, let me get on there. And I did. And that's when I was like, wow, this is a powerful new way of connecting. And it really is great that it goes beyond labels. Like, it's a really great time for artists. You don't need like these gatekeepers anymore. You can really connect with people directly.
100%.
You don't need any permission.
I think after this interview, I'm going to try and make a dance for TikTok for your brand new single.
I would love that.
Because that's...
Yeah.
It's easy now just to go and just start it now.
I always pictured ... having a rap on it, having someone rap on it.
You looking for someone to jump on a remix?
I would love to.
Natasha?
I would love that. I especially love English rap and grime and all of that.
So Natasha, when I used to do music, I've always wanted to make like a big hit song where everyone's singing and dancing to it. But I was always scared that, if I did make that kind of song, I won't be able to make another one. Because, it's hard to make 2 or 3 or 4 hits. Did you ever have that pressure?
So my brother had some hits before me, and then he was telling everyone his sister was really good. So I had the pressure to be really good, like because he was telling everyone I was good, and I was like, I better be good then. Yeah, I think that really though the drive to be heard or to say something of worth, to me, is actually more about connecting with people. Like if I'm trying to impress people, that always kind of messes me up. Like sometimes I just tweak it in my head a bit. Like if I'm doing a big show and I'm like, oh no, how am I going to be good enough? It kind of messes with me. But if I'm like, how do I connect with people? It really shifts it for me. How do I move you? How do I make you feel something? So for me, yeah, that's the driver.
Because again, you brought up your brother, who I remember I've got to get through this, the record.
Wow.
I had it on vinyl when I was DJing as well.
Yeah.
And he kept obviously just singing your praises. Any chance he got, whether it was
really
red carpets, interviews, he's talking about Natasha Bedingfield.
Yeah.
How's your relationship with him now?
It's great. I mean, I'm so grateful to him because he really did give me, like, he's the one who got the foot in the door and then just kind of welcomed me in, and he let me use his band, and really was my mentor as far as singing is concerned. So like I really look up to him, and I really will sing his praises. I really think he's one of the best performers in the world. Fred again had him on for some of his stuff. He's calling him like the grandfather of garage or something. Yeah, I love garage.
Is there anyone under your wing or anyone that you're mentoring that's coming through that you're doing for them, like what Daniel done for you?
There's a lady that wrote some of the songs on my new record, Camille Pasil. She's the most amazing songwriter, singer, producer. Like every time I think of who's going to be the biggest artist, I always think of her.
All right, watch out for Camille Pasil. Yeah, we trust you, Natasha.
Yeah, I'm really believe in her. There's also someone called Rose Morris who's just like, she's my goddaughter, and I'm just like, she's the most amazing singer as well.
Amazing.
And my sister's an amazing singer too.
Is it?
Yeah, Nicola Bedingfield. There's more. There's more
Bedingfields coming.
Yeah.
Daniel, Natasha, now Nicola.
Yeah, Nicola. Mm-hmm.
Wow. We'll look out for Nicola as well, man. You spoke about connections. So I want to talk about that because, like I said, even with my missus, I feel like you have this special connection with your fans. They love you.
Yeah.
or you make them feel like they know you, or they're with you through the music. Has there been any special interaction with a fan that you remember?
Well, I feel so loved by the people who follow me or who my listeners. I feel so honored, really. And it's the most amazing thing in the world, like to sing and have people sing with you. But the thing I love too is that people make their own interpretations of it. I love that a song is never really finished and that you can produce it, you can do remixes. I love that Badger did a remix of These Words. That became a hit, you know, and that DJs play my songs all the time. And like I'll get like videos from like Paris Hilton DJing or even someone who's into heavy metal or something. It's the coolest thing that like everyone has a different kind of connection to it. And one of the themes for my new music really is, and I've written this out for myself, is connection is greater than perfection. And I think that perfection is the enemy of connection. Like when we're trying, like when artists, especially 20 years ago, were trying to present this perfect image, it instantly makes you disconnect. And that's the most powerful thing about the times that we're in, is that we have to be real and we have to be honest. I think this idea of perfection is really overrated and harmful to art.
I was about to ask you if you had a message for your fans, what would that be? But you said it's basically perfection. Doesn't exist.
Is way important. And I think my message right now is that it's very hard in the world with the overstimulation and the news. It's hard to get out of the house. It's hard not to just bed rot, you know. Natasha Bedingfield is saying, stop bed rotting. I'm talking to myself. Like most of the things I'm saying, I'm talking to myself too, is that we just have to get out there. We have to connect. And it actually takes more effort to connect. But that actually is good for us.
You know, obviously your music empowers people. But I've also noticed today that just talking to you is empowering too.
Well, that's good.
You could obviously be, I think you could be a motivational speaker, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly.
Motivational singer.
Oh, but you're already doing that already.
Yeah. And I remember back in the days, in the radio days, where all these DJs, radio DJs, they wanted to say stuff and their powers that be were like, no, people don't want to hear it. Just shut up and play the music. I had people say that to me. Just shut up and sing. People don't want to hear your opinion. But right now, like, opinions are really important.
Of course.
And I feel like the system is trying to silence us, make us feel separate, make us feel like you're the only person, you're unique in your like struggle, you know, but actually once you start talking to people, you're like, wow, we're just trying to keep our kids 100%. Safe and have a good community and have a good life and, you know.
Well, that's the power of involving, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like I said to you, my missus, she feels empowered. But does Natasha Bedingfield have her own unwritten song, a song that inspires you, empowers you?
Yeah, it would be Chaka Khan, I'm Every Woman.
Oh, man.
And Chaka Khan is still going strong and still an amazing singer and amazing woman's woman. Like she's one of the most encouraging ones. You know, sometimes you don't want to meet your heroes, but Chaka Khan is a hero you want to meet, you know.
Definitely. Now, I wrote something down that you said.
Okay.
I just want to read it to you. You said you once had a dream. You woke up naked next to Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Next day, he called you asking to go on tour. You had to turn it down because you were going on tour with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
but
that's
clearly...
not the dream, though. That's the real thing.
Oh, that's the real thing.
I have dreams that come true. It's really weird. I really do. The craziest one that I've never told anyone was I dreamt about Oprah Winfrey. And I was sitting with her at a table. I was saying, I want to help you. I was like telling her, like, hey, like I felt she was stressed. And I was like, I want to be involved in whatever you're doing. I like her positivity. And I woke up from my dream and I was like, okay, I've been meaning to write a letter to Oprah. I'm going to write to her. So I sat down and I started writing a letter to Oprah in real life. My phone was in the other room and it was ringing. And I knew it was my manager calling me. And I'm like, no, I'm going to write this letter to Oprah. I'm not going to answer the phone. It was just like one of those kind of messages from myself to myself. The phone keeps ringing. It rang 11 times. I've almost finished this letter to Oprah. I go in the other room, I look at my phone, and I call my manager, and he says, that was Oprah Winfrey's show asking you to be on her favorite things.
Oprah Winfrey called you 11 times, Natasha.
Well, her team.
Her team. Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah. And they were like, do you want to be on it? I'm like, yes. But then what happened is that she had too many favorite things and they bumped me off the show. They bumped me off the show and then Corinne Bailey Rae was on the show instead.
Oh, okay.
And the weirdest thing is in my dream, Oprah got distracted. Like,
Serious?
yeah, in my dream, someone else came along and took her attention. But anyway, I don't know what that's about. I just know that hopefully I'll meet Oprah one day.
My mum is the same. She has
Is it?
powerful dreams, powerful. There's times if I'm having one of those days where I feel a bit upset, she rings me. How are you?
knows. She's
she's
That's
connected.
amazing. But I love visualizing and I love like dreaming stuff up and listening to your own intuition.
So is there someone that you could see, like in your dreams, being on tour with?
I mean, I love SZA. I love SZA. She's so talented and she's also such a girl's girl. I would love to tour with her. I would love to tour with her and a British rapper like Dave or Wretch or
legends.
I also love Labyrinth.
You
Love him so much. Huh? Do you know Labyrinth?
Of course.
Yeah, he's so great. And he's limitless.
Talented guy.
Labyrinth's brother, Josh, was my drummer for years, and Daniel as well.
Are you still in contact with him as well?
Yeah, I love him. He's one of the best drummers in England and America.
I'm annoyed that this has to end. But I've got some quick fire questions for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah.
The first one's, can I borrow your jacket?
Yes.
All right, cool. Just checking. What's your most played album of all time?
Songs in the Key of Life. Stevie Wonder.
Why?
It's the first record I ever got, and it's the one I would take to a desert island.
Class. Yeah. What's the album you have on repeat right now?
I'm listening to Lucky Lee, her new album. It's called After Party, and that's on repeat.
And finally, who's a rising star we need to know about?
Rising star. Well, it's not. It's definitely rising. It's not new. I really, really love the Alabama Shakes, and I love their look. I love their feel, and then I was just really dived into the music, and I was like, this is sexy music. It's so good, and it's rock and roll, and it's soul. Yeah. Amazing.
Natasha Bedingfield, lovely speaking to you today. Can't wait to go and dance to your new single.
We should jump on this couch. Like remember when Tom Cruise jumped on the couch and he was talking about how he was in love with Katie Holmes?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Let's just do an interview upside down for a second.
Oh, that's amazing.
Because this is MTV style.
That's right, man.
MTV is very non-serious, and we kind of need to re-educate people on what MTV is.
Exactly.
Like, except that my face is going to go red. But anyway.
Where are you? Oh, you're there. Sorry.
Yeah. Natasha Couchingfield. Next time we should have had a bed, you know? Anyway, that's how they used to do it back in the day. Anything goes.
Oh, that hurt.
Here, have my...
Oh, thank you. I'm lucky, you know.
Help your back. Do you want a new look?
It's class.
I'm not saying have it.
Oh.
Just borrow it. Give it back. Oh, it does look better on you than me, actually.
Is it?
This looks amazing on you. Wow, that's how I look.
So you test the jacket.
I'm gonna do the new dance move.